Scholzen takes up and away, 3-1. Harris struggling to find the zone right now. Has missed on 7 of the last 8 pitches. And the 3-1 from Harris to Scholzen. Iverson's at second base taking his lead. Outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks. And if you go back to the 3rd inning, that's 3 walks issued against the last 6 batters faced. Iverson took 3rd on the play. Catcher missed Harris when he threw it back. So Iverson to 3rd. And so runners at the corners for the Goldpanners, Taylor, Ayala in the 9th spot. So if Taylor can get on, then you turn over the lineup. And you got an opportunity there. R2 down, way outside for ball 1. And the bullpen will get started for the Royals. Gold at the corners. Big chance here for Ayala and the Panners to get that 0 off the scoreboard in the 4th. Up the middle and through for a base hit for Ayala. Iverson comes in to score. The Panners are on the board. It's a 4-1 game. Taylor Ayala with the RBI. His first. So here we go. Top of the order now, Alex Garcia with Gold at first and second. Now a 4-1 game. Hitters showing some patience here in the 4th inning. And now the 3rd time through the order for Peyton Harris. Garcia 0 for 2, but 7 for his last 14, shows bunt and takes what's called a strike. Garcia can't believe it. Neither can the dugout for the Goldpanners, as the home plate umpire points in that direction. Looked to be up and away. Garcia, nothing in 1 count. Runners at first and second, 2 down. And takes strike 2. So Garcia now in the hole. Same pitch, same spot. Harris working to Garcia with 2 on, 2 out. 1 run is in the dirt, kicks through the legs of the catcher Hardman, and both runners move up. Scholzen to 3rd, Ayala to 2nd. So a base hit here, and you could be within 1. Wild pitch. Also could bring a run in. Panners trying to do some 2-out damage here in the 4th inning. Alex Garcia with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Takes up and in. It's 2-2. Peyton Harris starting to run out of gas here, it would seem, in the bottom of the 4th. Garcia trying to find his way on and bring in some more Goldpanner runs. The 2-2 from Harris. It's popped up left side. Geertsen in foul territory looks up and makes the catch for out number 3. Panners pick up a run but trail it 4-1 through 4. Head to the top of the fifth inning. The Goldpanners trailing now 4-1 of this 7-inning game. Cesar Galvan leads off with a ground ball to third. It's off the glove of Reese, and the runner is safe at first base. Whew, tough game today. Panners not their sharpest on defense. Error allows the leadoff runner to reach, Galvan, and brings up Jack Sinclair. Panners trailing 4-1, and time could be running out on their season. They will be done if they do not find a way to come back against the Royals today. Just 3 innings left to do so. And Zach now working with a runner at first base. Not the fastest runner, but we'll keep an eye on him. This one swung on, hit to shallow right, coming in as Badawi to make the catch. Lucas Zach starting out this 5th inning. Had a long first and second inning, but has settled in. And now trying to keep his team in this one. 1 down for Stockton Hall, who's 1 for 2 in the game. Three Goldpanner errors. When I think back through my years of doing Goldpanner games, morning games, the record is not good. Base hit to left. Stockton Hall has his second hit of the game. 2 aboard with 1 out here in the 5th. I can remember very few victories in morning games. Going back to Wichita, Grand Forks, and here comes head coach Carlos Gonzalez out to talk to Luke Zach. The bullpen will get started for the Goldpanners. And we're going to have a change. That's it for Luke Zach. Zach comes out of the game, tips his cap one final time as a Goldpanner this summer, and the Panners trail at 4-1 here in the top of the 5th. Wade Lawson enters the game for the Goldpanners. Number 14, Wade Lawson out of Pomona Pitzer. He's been one of the top arms for this Goldpanner team this summer. Coach Gonzalez was hoping to save him for a potential second game. But time running out here for the Goldpanners. Lawson facing Tucker Murdoch, who's 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored. 3 Goldpanner errors. And they have been costly. This one is lifted high into shallow center field. Iverson started back, comes in and makes the catch for out number 2. Lucas Zach departs after 4 1/3. Book still open. 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. He will be charged with just 1 earned run, will Zach. And that was back in the first inning. Sawyer Hardman slices one down the line, a fair ball. This one's trouble. Coming around third is Galvan. He will score. Hall will be held at third base, and it's a 5-1 lead. So the error does come back to hurt the Goldpanners here in the 5th inning. RBI double for Sawyer Hardman. And now second and third with 2 down. And a base hit here, and you'd be in a world of trouble. Already a deep hole now. Late in this ball game, trailing by 4. Which you have to take care of Derek Anthony here, and he's 2 for 2 in the ball game out of the 9 spot. Five runs for Zach, only 1 earned. The 0-1 pitch is popped back and out of play. Goldpanner mistakes, and the Royals have been happy to take advantage. It's a big 2-out base hit for Hardman. Swing and a miss. Lawson strikes out Anthony. That's it for the top of the 5th. Panners trail it by 4, running out of time. Garo Von Dane here in Salt Lake City at the 2024 Gates World Series, named after Marshall Gates. Goldpanners trailing 5-1 with the season on the line. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning, and this is a 7-inning game, so time is running short. Jesse Espinoza will lead off. Espinoza, Harrison, and Chavez. So this is the time for the Goldpanners. This is the part of the lineup they want. Batting here right now in this situation. Got to get some offense going. Got one run in the fourth. Couple of walks and a hit. And now facing a new pitcher in Josh Simon. The right-hander Josh Simon. 220-pound right-handed dealer from the University of the Cumberlands. Starts with 2 balls and no strikes to Espinoza. Jesse tries to give the Goldpanners a leadoff runner. Takes the strike. 5-1 lead for the Logan Royals. Swung on and fouled back to the netting. 2-2. Panners started the day 24 wins against 13 losses. A couple of ties. Espinoza with a 2-ball, 2-strike count against the new right-hander Simon. Hit to the right side and through. A base hit for Espinoza, his second hit of the game. And a leadoff single here in the fifth. And finally the Goldpanners get the leadoff man on. They did so in the second on a hit batsman, but here a base hit to welcome Josh Simon into the game. And now Griffin Harrison, who's been on base safely twice. Triple in the first and a walk in the third. Bottom of the fifth inning as the Panners try to find a way to rally. Runner at first base for Griff Harrison. Swings and crushes one into the gap and left. Espinoza around second on his way to third. He will be waved around third by Rush. He will score, and Harrison on his way to third, and he slides in safely. And it's a 5-2 game. Griffin Harrison with his second triple of the game. Drives in the second Goldpanner run. And here come the Panners in the fifth inning. Not a moment too soon. Espinoza and Harrison kicking off this fifth inning. And now it's Matthew Chavez who's 0 for 2 in the game. Couple of ground outs for Chavez. And Harrison at third base. Got to get greedy here. As we're in the second half of this ball game. The 1-strike pitch to Chavez. Takes down low 1-1. Josh Simon starting this fifth inning. And he's been greeted with a single and a triple. The 1-1. Chavez thought about it. Takes strike 2. Breaking ball from Simon. Chavez the batter. Badawi is on deck. At the very least this inning, you got to bring Harrison in. But opportunity for a big inning. The 1-2 to Chavez. Takes a ball low. 2-2. Jacob Badawi awaiting his turn on deck. Harrison at third. 1 run is in. And the 2-2 to Chavez. Up and away, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, Chavez works the count full now against Simon, and a big pitch coming up here for the right-hander. Reliever for the Royals. And the payoff pitch from Simon to Chavez. Misses ball 4. And the Panner dugout starting to come to life now. First three have reached safely here in the fifth. So now Jacob Badawi, who's 0 for 1 in the game, but batting in the high 400s over the past couple of weeks. Junior from Cal Riverside, Montclair, California native, takes ball 1. Struggling is Josh Simon, the reliever. Gold at the corners with nobody out. Up and in on Badawi, it's 2-0. After Badawi is Tyson Reese. And the 2-ball, no strike count. The pitch to Badawi. Ooh, takes a strike, close one, 2-1. Nobody in the bullpen for the Royals. And the Panners take advantage here. Chopped foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Badawi. At third base is Harrison. Chavez at first. Simon struggling with the zone right now. Badawi helping him out there on a pitch inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Checking the runner at first is Simon. And he misses in the turf and it bounces high into the air. Catcher can't find the baseball and jogging home to score is Harrison. Over to second base goes Chavez on the wild pitch. And it's a 5-3 game. The Panners inching closer here in the bottom of the 5th. And now the Royals starting to sweat, and not just from the heat. Badawi has a 3-ball, 2-strike count, and Simon trying to record the first out of the bottom of the 5th. And another big pitch coming up here from Simon. The 3-2 to Badawi with Chavez at second base, and now time is called. Battery mates want to discuss things. Badawi the batter and Reese on deck. Garrow Von Dane here in Salt Lake as the Panners try and rally to save their season. Three balls and 2 strikes. Misses in the turf. Down low, not even close. Badawi takes ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Gold at first and second as the tying run is on base. And now Tyson Reese with perhaps his most important at-bat of the season. The freshman from Cal Riverside, Reese, 1 for his last 21 at the plate. Takes outside ball 1. And still nobody throwing in the bullpen for the Royals. A heap of trouble here for Josh Simon, the reliever. 2 on and still nobody out. 2 runs are in. Way outside, 2-0. From the University of the Cumberlands. Two ball, no strike count. Reese, the left-handed hitter, awaiting the pitch from the right-hander, and he gets the strike call. 2-1. Simon just trying anything to get this first out of the bottom of the 5th. Panners trying to keep it rolling. And Reese awaits the 2-1. Outside, 3-1. And a big exhale from the right-hander Simon as he steps off the mound. And now toes the rubber and prepares with a 3-1 offering to Reese. And he misses for ball 4. Just outside. Reese is the 3rd consecutive Goldpanner to draw a walk. And now a visit to the mound as things are falling apart for the Royals. But they still have a 2-run lead. But a world of trouble right now. Gold on every base. And nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Royals are going to talk things over. Bullpen still quiet. Coach is going to return to the dugout. Yeah, I'm sure the conversation was pretty simple. Don't walk him. Just wants to give Simon a little timeout, reset. And now we'll face Hayden Iverson. Base is full of gold. A base hit here might tie the game, might give you the lead. Holt Williams is now in the on-deck circle. In the DH spot for Grant Schulzen, presumably. And Hayden Iverson, meanwhile, stands in and awaits the first pitch from Simon. Takes a ball one low. Simon having all kinds of trouble finding the zone. Iverson. A huge at bat for him, and that's down in the turf and outside. Simon looks to the sky as he is single-handedly allowing the Goldpanners back into this game. Royals were firmly in control. And the 2-0 to Iverson. Swings and hits this one back to the mound, and they come home for the force out. The throw to first for the double play. Oh, the last thing the Panners needed right there. Well, still an opportunity here with 2 down. A double play, huge for the Royals. Runners at second and third, though. You can still tie this game up here. With a base hit. And it's up to Holt Williams. Pinch hitting for Grant Schulzen. Williams takes ball 1. Boy, bailing out pitcher Josh Simon, who can't find the strike zone right now. On a 2-0 pitch. A comebacker to the mound for a double play. And here's the 1-0. Pitch was inside. Williams swings and misses. Freshman from Camas, Washington, in a pinch hitting role. And that one's down low for ball 2. All 3 pitches missing the zone. As Simon is having all sorts of problems, but did get that huge double play ball on the comebacker. Williams trying to tie this game with a base hit. The 2-1. Takes upstairs 3-1. After Williams would be Taylor Ayala. And it would also, if Holt can reach, it would put the go-ahead run on base. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Another big pitch coming up here from Josh Simon in a busy 5th inning. 7th batter of the inning. Gold at second and third. The tying run is at second base. Simon's payoff pitch to Holt Williams. Swing and a miss. He strikes out, and the Panners leave a couple of men on, but they score 2. It's now a 5-3 game after 5. Goldpanners baseball here on PannerVision, audio only from Salt Lake Community College. No internet service here, so can't have a video feed, audio only. And this one is grounded to short. Harrison on a few hops throws across. In time to get the out at first. Just barely 6-3 putout of Cole Watterson. One down here in the top of the sixth inning brings up Zach Gierston and then Park Romney. Goldpanners pick up 2, an inch a little bit closer, but still trail it by 2 with 2 innings left. This is a 7-inning game, and we are on the top of the 6th. The loser is done for the tournament. Panners would be done for the year. The winner moves on to a 4:30 p.m. start over at Gatesfield, which we would have on PannerVision, against the MGF Black Knights, who finished 2-1 in pool play. Wade Lawson back out for a second inning of work. Gets a swing and a miss. Lucas Zach, 4 1/3, 5 runs, just 1 earned on 7 hits. He struck out 6 and walked 2 in his last Goldpanner appearance. And now Wade Lawson, the 5th batter he has faced. Ball and 2 strikes on Zach Gierston, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Walked in the first inning, all 1 run in the first for Logan, 3 in the second, all unearned after a couple of Goldpanner errors. Errors have been very costly in this game, and we're playing on turf. Gierston, the 2-2 from Lawson, takes downstairs 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lawson out of Pomona Pitzer. Reddy's with a payoff pitch to Gierston. 1 down here in the top of the 6th. Base is empty. And the 3-2 pitch swung on, hit towards second. Ayala swallows it up and throws on to first. A couple of ground outs here in the 6th. We'll bring up Park Romney for the Goldpanners in the bottom of the 6th. As the sands of time are running low on the Goldpanners. It'll be Ayala, then the top of the order, Garcia and Espinoza due up. Not much on the bench in terms of pinch hitting. Satsuki Kawakami. And that's it. Just no bodies. Yeah, that's true. Logan Drummond. Yeah. Don't know if he's physically available to hit, though, to a player. 2 down, base is empty. And Park Romney, the batter, he's 0 for 3 out of the 3 spot. Garrow Von Dane here in Salt Lake, hoping to extend this season, but the Panners need at least 2. This one is hit high into center field. Iverson underneath it in a 1-2-3 6th inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Panners need 2. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning here at the Marshall Gates World Series. Panners trailing 5-3. Josh Simon back out for his 2nd inning of work. Struggled with his control in the 5th. Walked 3 guys, gave a couple of base hits. Panners helped him out with a double play ball, and he got a strikeout to end the 5th inning, and now works against Taylor Ayala out of the 9th spot. 6 outs left for the Goldpanners, perhaps in their season as they trail it by 2. Ayala is 1 for 2 with an RBI single, takes a strike. And he gets hit by the 0-1 pitch, and the leadoff man is aboard exactly the way the Goldpanners needed it here in the 6th. And the control problems persist for Josh Simon. And you can feel the Royals almost laying this game out there for the Goldpanners. Alex Garcia as we go to the top of the order for the Panners. 0 for 3 from the 1 spot is Alex. Throw to first. Oh my goodness. So close to being picked off. The unthinkable. Panners have had a lot of guys picked off this summer. Whew, man. Very close play. Alex Garcia swings and pops this one back and out of play. At first base is Ayala. Garcia represents the tying run. 5-3 game here in the bottom of the 6th. Swung on and popped back and out of play. 2 strikes on Garcia. The North Pole, Alaska native, Kansas Wesleyan product. 7 for his last 15 is Alex, but 0 for 3 today. And the 0-2 takes in the turf, and it's to the backstop, and over to second base goes Ayala on the wild pitch. The wildness continuing for Josh Simon. And again, nobody throwing in the pen. Simon's been struggling. Panners just have to take advantage. Scored 2 in the 5th. And now a chance here in the 6th with a tying run at the plate. Runner at second base with nobody out. Here's the 1-2 to Garcia, and he swings and hits this one to left, and just a few steps back to make the catch is Romney for out number 1. Espinoza will stand in, 2 for 3 in the game. 1 down for the Goldpanners. That's the first hitter that Simon has gotten ahead of, a 0-2. And he takes care of Garcia. Now Espinoza, the left-handed hitter, will try to bring in another Goldpanner run. Keep this inning going with 1 out. That one skipped in the turf, but it's blocked by catcher Hardman. So staying put at second base is Ayala. No reason to chance anything here. Espinoza with Harrison on deck. Espinoza gets on Urillian business. That one through the legs of the catcher, Hardman, and over to third, and now trying to score. Here comes Ayala all the way in, and he dives in safely. And it's a 5-4 game. Ayala all the way from second base on the wild pitch. And the catcher, Hardman, just couldn't find the baseball. There's a lot of foul territory here. So without a base hit here in the 6th inning, the Goldpanners have scored a run and climbed to within 1. Espinoza with a 2-ball no-strike count. There just hasn't been much reason to swing against Josh Simon at all. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Espinoza fouls this one back to the netting. That was in the zone, 2-2. Base is empty with 1 out. And the Panners find a way to tie this game here in the 6th. Another close one for Fairbanks. Been that way throughout this tournament. They have equaled their average output here with 4 runs. That pitch is down low, 3-2 now to Espinoza. The Panners get the tying run on base. Stranded a couple of runners in the 5th inning. The 3-2, Espinoza wastes it. This is a 7-inning game, so we're late. It's the bottom of the 6th. And he strikes out Espinoza. Big strikeout for out number 2 and brings up Griffin Harrison. Second strikeout for Josh Simon. And now it's up to Griffin Harrison. 2 triples in the game, 2 for 2 with a walk. Simon has struggled in this appearance and has allowed the Goldpanners back into this game. But he still has the Royals in front by 1. Panners with 4 outs remaining. Harrison takes ball 2. Griff trying to get on base. Chavez is on deck. This now the second time through the order for Simon, and he's behind 3 balls and no strikes. And this is Simon's game. Like I said, no one's gotten up in the pen. Harrison, 3-0. Way up and away. Ball 4. Everything right here for the taking for the Goldpanners. There are 2 outs. And now the tying run is at first base. And Matthew Chavez 0 for 2 with a walk. Oh for his last 5 with 3 walks mixed in. And now we'll keep an eye on Harrison, stolen base leader on this team. With Chavez at the plate and 2 down. Chavez takes ball 1. But if Simon can't find the strike zone, there's no reason to steal. The 1-0 to Chavez. Fouled off 1-1. Panners within 1 after trailing 5-1. Trailed 4-0 in the 4th. Now a 5-4 game. Simon's 1-1 to Chavez. Harrison stays put. Chavez to center field. This one's back. This one's carrying. This one's off the fence. Harrison around third. Griffin Harrison comes to the plate and scores, and we are tied in the 6th inning. Matthew Chavez with an RBI double with 2 outs, and the Panners have come all the way back to tie this game. Wow, how about this comeback for the Goldpanners and the struggles for pitcher Josh Simon as this one has slipped away for the Royals. The Panners have tied the game 5-5 here in the 6th. What a turn of events. And Matthew Chavez, who else? Harrison scoring, Chavez driving him in. 2 of the key offensive players on this Goldpanner team. Ground ball to short. Scooping, throwing across the body, and off the mark is Anthony. And so the inning will continue as Badawi reaches first base safely. And Gold at the corners now as the Panners try to take the lead. It's Tyson Reese standing in. Oh boy. The go-ahead run at third base here in the bottom of the 6th. If Reese can get a base hit, then Wade Lawson would be trying to pitch for the win in the 7th. And that one misses for ball 1. A tired, struggling Josh Simon. A wild pitch could give the Goldpanners the lead. Here's the 1-0. One hopper to short. Flip to the bag for the force out. And that's it for the Goldpanners here in the 6th, but they tie the game here in the 6th inning. We're going to the 7th. It's 5-5. And what a ball game here. Another close one. Goldpanners have played all close games here at the Marshall Gates World Series in Salt Lake City. Garo Von Dane live as the Goldpanners have come all the way back from a 5-1 deficit to tie this game at 5. And now Wade Lawson pitching in a tie game, top of the 7th, as the Logan Royals try to regain the lead. Here's Cesar Galvan, 1 for 3 in the game, swings and misses. Oh boy. More drama here in Salt Lake as the Panners have come back. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Lawson against the designated hitter Galvan. Jack Sinclair on deck, followed by Stockton Hall. They're a combined 3 for 8. Lawson misses on that one, 1-2. Lucas Zach, 4 1/3, 5 runs, just 1 earned. And now Wade Lawson's 3rd inning of work. Here's the 1-2. Well outside, 2-2. Got to take care of the leadoff spot. 3 times in the game, the Royals have gotten the leadoff man on. All 3 times that runner has come in to score. Just missing outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes on the left-handed hitter, Cesar Galvan. Oh boy. Tie game here in Salt Lake City at Cate Field. Swing and a miss. Lawson strikes out Galvan for the first out of the 7th. Brings up Sinclair. For the Goldpanners in the bottom of the 7th inning, Hayden Iverson, Holt Williams, and Taylor Ayala due up. There is a right-hander throwing in the bullpen now for the Royals. Swing and a miss from Sinclair. The winner of this game will play at 4:30 p.m. over at Gates Field against the MGF Black Knights. Strike called, it's 0-2. Lawson with one down, facing Jack Sinclair. 2 strikeouts for Lawson, who went 1-2-3 in the 6th and has retired 5 straight batters. The 0-2, he misses up and away and tumbles a little bit there off the rubber. Ball and 2 strikes. Sinclair drew a walk in the first inning. He's flown out to right twice since then. Ooh, just misses 2-2. Panners hoping to live on for another game. 5-5 score here in the top of the 7th. Here's the 2-2. This one's hit to right again. It's slicing right towards the right fielder, Badawi. 3 flyouts to right for Sinclair. Can't accuse him of pulling the ball. And here's Stockton Hall. Hall is 2 for 3 today with a couple of singles. Eight hits in the game for the Royals. Strike one called on Hall. For the Goldpanners, 7 hits in the game.